Hey, looks like we did it. I was getting some error messages and I was afraid I was going to have to wait for another day to finish this. So thank you for coming back to part 5. And this is kind of how I plan to do it, not all in one day. Um, and I am probably going to watch these back and be so cringy. But I am simply trying to learn how to make this work because I want to give this as much time and attention as possible. But I also have a life that I need to live that doesn't completely get consumed by this beautiful project. So if you can help me in this in any way, like play my videos in the background all day long. I don't know if that would work, but I would be so thankful to get enough views that this thing can be more supportive and broaden our reach. I want to see workshops. I could create better video content if we had an editor. These are the things that we need to move this project into the next level. I understand this, and yet I am only able to give it as much of myself as what feels healthy and right because my food and my community need my present moment here often and all the time. And you can come visit me here, but I can't, I don't believe that my future includes a lot of YouTube content that comes from me only. This needs to be a worldwide effort that we all contribute to. And how we move forward with that, I am waiting to find out, but I know that this is the direction we're going, and I know that you are out there waiting to do this too. And maybe you're watching this 3 years from now, and it's taken that long for it to reach you. Thank you for being here now. Thank you for being here in this present moment. Thank you. Because we need all of the helpers that we can get in the present moment to create energy towards peace that's heartfelt and sincere and authentic. And I know we're out there. I know if I'm doing it here in Iowa, that you guys are doing it out there in the world, all over the world. And you are finding your inner voice and your courage, and you're seeing through the bullshit story that we have been adopting and running our lives on. I see you because I watch you on YouTube too. And I don't want to be you. I want to be me here. And I want to see other people doing peace. So let's get together on this. This is a community effort, and I'm asking for your help. Now, we're going to finish this. Ta-da! Let's see, can I get this? Oh yeah, all on the screen. There you go. Did you notice how I fixed my lighting from yesterday? It's all a learning curve, you guys. I'm just putting it out there. This is how I'm doing it. This is how I am learning how to make peace a thing that everybody knows about in the whole world. Go big or go home, they say. Go big or go home. Mm-mm. I will listen back to this and find out if there was music in the background that you guys could hear, and I will get it fixed. These are all things we're working on. Working on it slow but sure. And I'm trying to make it be a lot of fun at the same time. Oh man, I don't like that. Shoot. Here's a little trick I use sometimes, because that paint under there is dry. Oh, look at that, baby. I erased it. Look like I did on purpose. Oh, yeah. Presents, y'all. Seriously, a real thing. So, I'm thinking that this thing radiates gold out of it, so there's going to be, light, brightness. But then, is everything lit from the top and the bottom? Because then that gets confusing. What the hell? I don't think I'm going to get too excited on this one. I better settle down. Oh, I don't think I like that. Let's do the same trick. Still a little too. I want a highlight, but maybe it's just too big. I think I just need, I hit that with the dark again. Not getting it dark enough. Now we need some reds in here because they always get mixed a little, coming out. Present moment. It's the end details that are so much fun, you guys. You got to get yourself all the way to the end. You can't just cut out and make it to the end without a little bit more practice, We're going to pull the same color up and unite this tree now. Just baby hints all around. I think it's important to get all of the colors integrated. present moment. Really liking this. Let's add it quite a bit to here and see if we can pull this one forward, because the red will make it come forward. Needs to be one of these colors, I think. My palette's getting a little dry now. Acrylics. This is why I like oils. I'm not a very fast painter. I mean, I'm clearly... What is with this thing here? Fix that. Okay. Please fast forward this. You don't need to be suffering through this, but I might talk. Let's go back to the present moment, shall we? I imagine that you're creating peace, and you don't need to look up because you're creating peace. Or maybe you're like looking up because you're thinking of ways that you could add something that I'm adding. This is an accompaniment for you to create your own peace. Have something on. When I say present moment, you come back to the present moment in your thoughts. It's what you do, because it's what's important. I don't know why I'm doing this. It just seems like this is creation, and it's like radiating off of each of the leaves a little bit, I think. It's a vibrational thing. A smaller brush, but I'm not going to do it. I'm resisting. I want to keep it loose. I know I'm getting tighter, aren't I? I don't know. I think this is adding something. I like the notion of the vibrational something. Think of the whole thing. It's like shivering and shaking, right? It's exploding with life right here. That's what this thing is about. Give it. This is a little of this iridescent white and some phthalo blue. Yeah, I think it's working. Hmm. Ooh, I'm not sure I like that. Oftentimes I don't like something, so I add a whole bunch more of it. Make it look so you can't see it as much, and then I end up liking that better. I like the direction this is going. Oh. Oh, I'm not getting that fountain done. This is what happens to me. I get distracted. Present moment. I'm trying to finish this painting. I can't make it go on forever. I'll probably add something and you'll be able to look at it in the end and go, oh, look at that. Anyway, hopefully that's the goal, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, shivering and shaking. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Yeah. I think that is just what it was needing. Hmm. I like that. I like it very much. I do think we could probably go one level higher on this tree now. Just some dots maybe. Yeah, that looked good. A few here. Hmm. Oh, did we really choose that? Hmm. I think this line has to go straight across here. Hmm. I can't tell what I did with that branch. That went down there. Looks to me like my camera is oh, That's pretty cool. I didn't know it was doing that this whole time. Sorry about the back and forth. I wonder if I can manage that. That might be super irritating. Oh man, look at that. Whoa. Wonder if I can fix this. Oh, no, stay. It's fascinating. I wonder if I had something bigger up here closer, if it would. Well, I'll have to play with that, you guys. I didn't know that was happening, so, well, that sucks. So, you can still watch this and listen to it. And you don't have to do this part. Don't look at it. Damn. Who knew? Okay, this one needs a highlight. Right. That looks like 2 branches, doesn't it? What did I do there? I think it just looks too bright because it's wet. I'm just going to take my chances. Definitely shaken. I think this would have just a tad bit more. Okay. So my decision making here on these lines is that I'm thinking about the energy of, this is like pure light creating itself, right? You're becoming a thing. And where would the light be? So I'm trying to imagine, like, it's just like radiating out of everything. So the gold is really pretty fun. I've never played with this much and I'm loving it. I might have to do, I mean, gold represents the perfect example, right? What do I got going there? Oh, that looks fine. Interesting. These are... All right. Sorry, I got distracted. But now I believe that this is a much stronger painting. Now I'm not going to want to take it out. Scuff it up. Use it. I'm going to use it. So here I'm trying to make this fountain look like it's going back. And just adding the lines, what usually helps. Just a hint, just brush strokes that go in that direction, that catch the light in a different way, will bring your eye all the way to the back, even if you can't really see it, which is what we got going on right here. And I'd have to say it turned out pretty cool. And I have found that you don't even care, you don't have to care if they match on each side, because as long as they are both going back, they don't, it doesn't have to be exactly symmetrical, which takes the stress out, because if you have to do a symmetrical picture, you're like, oh, gotta be exactly the same, and if I don't get the spacing exactly the same, don't stress that way. Keep it loose. Everybody wants to be a more loose painter, right? See, now I'm really not liking this, but it's air, so don't you think that just a little hint of white and maybe we'll be done? No. What should I do at the base? I think we'll do it really fast, whatever it is we do, okay? So we need lines for air. Make it look like air. Oh, this is really cool because it's got the texture of the, make a little highlight of the air falling over the edge of the fountain. Oh, you guys, this is pretty cool. We need a little more emphasis on there. Let's do that. Okay. I hope it's less jarring than the last time. Golly, that's, the learning curve is intense. I'm going to leave it up because I'm not ashamed of the effort. I gave it my best, and I think it's still valuable if you want to create peace. Oh, man. Yep, I like that. Okay, and then if you want to create peace and have something to listen to about peace and bringing your mind back to peaceful thoughts, that's what my intention is. That's where I'm going with these, you guys. These are not meant to be watched from beginning to end, but if you enjoy that, please, I thank you. I think it's more a matter of just doing a thing. Just do a thing and get better at it. I can't, there's no other way to do this. And so that's my plan. Let's see, I need a, oh shoot. Oh gosh. You see? Blob of paint. Blob of paint. Can I move the blob away without ruining the painting? Oh, almost. Doesn't look too bad. Okay. Too blobby. I think you got, it went out of focus, didn't it? I am apologizing for that. I don't know what to do about it. I have to figure out something. Okay, you guys, here we go. Yeah, it was working better with this tray, wasn't it? Okay, I really, really, really like it when the earth looks natural. It's my favorite. So I'm going to try to do that for you here. I like it when it mimics a natural earthy look, the kind of thing that nature makes, the kind of design. Oh, it's already working, you guys. This is going to be grand. I think more water, and I'll get just the look we're after. So I'm looking at everywhere that didn't get really covered in the gold paint, and I'm getting in there a little bit with it. And then I'm going to take this gold, which is still super runny because I added all that water to it to try to make it paint again. Went overboard. But I think we can get these to kind of marry in. The trick is that you want them to flow into each other. That's what's fun. So you don't want any one color in too much space. You know, like I'm just kind of stabbing at it. Okay. It's looking pretty good, you guys. Got a little bit of green in this gold too, but I think it could do with a little more. This is just how I create the ground. I would love to see how you create the ground. We'll go light on the green here. We don't want to go overboard. Just a hint. Probably down here. It's coming out of the ground. It's becoming ideas of what it wants to be. This unifying God force. Oh yeah, that's better. Even lighter. Let's go over here with that. This is a spot where you probably do want, unless you can, you know, I'd love to see what you come up with to do an opposite side. So how do you do the opposite side and not make it mirror? Because you do have to kind of mirror with this. Hey, you know what? This would be so much better with a big brush. Let's get in it and see what happens. Yeah. See, and that's spreading that green out just a little bit more. I'm picking it up, basically painting it off of here and painting it over here. And hopefully we'll get a nice kind of mirror effect, although I'm not trying to make them exactly match each other because that's not chaos. Can you imagine when things are coming and becoming from nothing into something? gold that I'm adding, I can see it's just a little darker in some spaces, you know, because it probably needed a second coat. This is a really great way to utilize the natural way in which the paint has soaked in. And that's a fun thing to do with the watercolor as well. Oops. Okay. I'm just watching for where the canvas is a little less painted, and that's kind of giving me a natural, I know I've got just about that color. A wash of this is much better than if the gold and the red mix together. And then you get the natural soaking in of the paint a little better. So that's the other trick I try to utilize. You want both of the paints to be really wet in their space, but you want the paint, the blue, for example, here, as dry as possible. All right, y'all. Like that. That's really just putting a wash in that deeper spot. Oh, I've got this other gold too I can put on here. Oh man, I'm gonna love this when I'm done. I am definitely gonna paint one in gold now. There'll be another one of these videos that you'll have to suffer through. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to end this since I'm going to do it again, but I'll post this picture up and you'll be able to find it. It'll be on our Facebook page, so I would love, and I might be able to add it to Loving it, you guys. All right. This has been Zini Abraham. Thank you so much for watching, and may you go forward and be present and continue to do art. Thank you so much.